I'm going to teach you the fastest, most effective ways on how to delete hard inquiries from your credit report for 100% free. You don't need crazy software. You don't need any crazy template letters. No, you don't need an FTC report either, because we don't teach you on this channel to make up lies and actually file fraud reports creating fraud on your own credit report. We don't teach that here. I'm going to teach you an effective, easy, and free way to delete hard inquiries from your credit report. But before I get into this video, make sure that you smash that like and subscribe button so this video gets out to more people so everyone can stay informed. So let's go ahead and jump right into this video. This is gonna be very super simple. Now you're gonna pick up your phone and you're gonna call Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion. The numbers are gonna be put up on the screen. Now Experian is going to have two different phone numbers because they will switch back and forth. Experian loves to play this game. They will literally shut down this exact phone number and put some type of weird automated service on it and then turn on their other number because they don't want to deal with people anymore. These are the types of games that the credit reporting agency is playing. I've been on it and dealing with it for more than 10 years. I think it's officially this year like 13 years. Pretty wild. Now, before you call the credit reporting agency, never call them first thing in the morning and never call them right before business hours end, which is 5 p.m. You want to call them right after lunchtime. After 1 p.m., they just had their break, they had their lunch, and now they're re-energized because first thing in the morning, people are yelling at them. Last part of the day, they're ready to go home and they don't want to deal with anybody. So they're going to try to get you off the phone as fast as they possibly can. Also, don't forget, before you call the credit reporting agencies, print out your credit report, go to annualcreditreport.com and go to the very bottom of that credit report and find the hard inquiries list for Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion. And you want to also get in contact with a Novice because that is another credit reporting agency that is storing your information and they are making it public to everyone else. But we will go ahead and put a Novice up on the screen, their phone number, so you have it right here easily ready for you also. But remember, once you get your credit reports, write down your hard inquiries for Experian, for Equifax, for TransUnion, and a Novice, and then the date on when they happened right next to it. So when you make this phone call, you are ready to fire off the information to the representative. But once you get on the phone, it's gonna be an automated system. You want to go to the fraud department. Once you get a representative on the phone, you're gonna be the nicest person you've ever been in your life. I've done this a billion times, it feels like, and it has always worked smooth like butter every single time because what? I'm being so kind. They don't have a way to be mean or really not acknowledge me. They just feel like they have to be nice to me. First thing they're gonna say is, hi, this is Elvis. How can I help you today? Hey Elvis, how you doing today, man? I'm doing all right. How are you? Hey man, listen Elvis, you've probably been yelled at a bunch today. Tell me, how many times you've been yelled at today, Elvis? Elvis is gonna be like, yeah, a lot. Listen man, I am not here to yell at you, Elvis. I just want to see if you could take a little bit of time of your day to actually help me fix an issue that I found on my credit report. It's nothing major, it's something very small. If you're up for it, I would greatly appreciate your help, man. And I promise, I'm gonna be the easiest phone call you've ever had, and I'm gonna make you laugh today, okay? Then Elvis is gonna laugh and he's gonna say, well, how can I help you then, sir? Well, Elvis, check this out, super simple. Remember, this is gonna be the easiest call of your day. I just happen to notice some hard inquiries on my credit report that do not appear that I actually did them. So I would greatly appreciate it if you could help me delete these from my credit reports because they're not mine. Then Elvis is gonna say, okay, well, which ones would you like for me to actually take care of? Can you tell me them? Yeah, so the ones from Honda Financial on December 1st, 2024, and then go down the list of all of the hard inquiries, just read them back to him, and Elvis is gonna take care of them for you. I wanna give a special shout out to all my beasters out there that are working hard to fix their credit using Dispute Beast, the most advanced AI credit repair software ever created, and specifically to Wesley, Wesley's credit score went up over 226 points after just 2 rounds with Dispute Beast. And also Marcus's credit score went up 337 points after just 2 rounds with Dispute Beast. And let's not forget Richard's credit score went up 446 points after just 1 round with Dispute Beast. Dispute Beast is going to be pinned at the very top of the comments and in the video description for anybody that needs to fix their credit. Last part's the most important. Now just be aware, Experian is gonna be the nicest and most helpful one of all the credit reporting agencies. But understand something, TransUnion, not so nice, and Equifax, not so nice either. But remember, we don't care about how mean they're gonna be. We're gonna be the nicest person we can ever be because we gotta kill them with kindness. Now, if a representative gets on the phone and they're like, nah, we can't do any of that for you. You're gonna have to go online, you're gonna have to do that. Okay, listen, man. It sounds like you're not having the greatest of day, Elvis, but I greatly appreciate that you were honest with me and you were able to tell me that you're not gonna be able to help me. I hope you have a wonderful day and you hang up the phone. Do not, and I repeat, do not under any circumstances be mean or rude to anybody at the credit reporting agency because they will log it in the database, and whenever you pick up the phone and you call again, they're gonna know who you are and they're not gonna be nice to you ever again. So if you needed to hang up the phone on Elvis because he wasn't being helpful, then guess what? Pick up the phone and call back again. Remember, after 1 p.m., generally speaking, that's when you wanna call. And you speak to another representative until you get to the right one. There's not just one person sitting around answering the phone all day long for the credit reporting agencies, ladies and gentlemen. You can do this with different representatives until you get to the right one. But I'm telling you right now, if you play this game right with the exact script that I just gave you about getting yelled at, it will work every single time. The moment you can make them laugh, you beat the game. I'm gonna repeat this again for those in the back that don't understand what I just said. If it doesn't work with the representative, if the representative is being rude, if the representative says, we need a FTC report, we can't help you without an FTC report, say, hey, listen, man, no worries, man. I greatly appreciate your help. Hang up the phone and then call back and speak to somebody else. And it's really just that simple. You don't need letters, you don't need any software, you don't need to pay anybody to delete hard inquiries from your credit report. I also want you to be aware that when you delete hard inquiries from your credit report, it does not mean that your credit score is going to shoot to the moon because you got rid of all these hard inquiries. You will only see any type of score change on your credit reports if it was in the most recent 6 months, because after 6 months, you've already got those points back and they're not affecting your score anymore. So for all those idiots on social media that are telling you, yeah, man, let's attack all these hard inquiries to get that credit score up, they're full of it. Now I'm going to leave you with this last final note. Stop applying for credit. You don't need credit and you shouldn't be applying for so much credit. You literally can only have a maximum of 4 hard inquiries on your credit report within the most recent 24 months. And even with 4 hard inquiries, you can be deemed a high-risk borrower and you can literally get declined because you have too many hard inquiries with just 4 hard inquiries. Now we're talking about per credit reporting agency. So 4 hard inquiries on Experian, 4 on TransUnion, and 4 on Equifax. Let's put up the chart on the screen right here that says pursuit of new credit. Now this chart is directly from FICO. I'm not even supposed to be showing it to you, but I'm gonna show it to you because I want you to see what it looks like. So let's say hypothetically you have a mature thick file. A mature thick file means more than 5 years of age of credit. Now that's the green one. So you can see right there, you're still at a high risk as a borrower if you have more than 4 or more hard inquiries. So now if you have a young, thin credit profile, you are in the purple color. As you can see, if you're young and a thin credit profile, the purple has the highest risk to any type of lending financial institution. It sends a red flag. This person is a high risk borrower. You don't want to have that many hard inquiries on your credit profile. You only want to have 1 to 2 at maximum in the most recent 24 months. Now let's put up my chart for breaking down your credit score so you can also see the maximum amount of points that you can get per the category of hard inquiries is 55 points. It only makes up 10% of your credit score, but it tells the bank that you are thirsty, you're looking for money, something is wrong, you are not financially sound because you only want to have at max 1 to 2 hard inquiries on your credit report. Now here's something that nobody ever talks about. Let's put it up on the screen, my inquiry logic chart from FICO. Now if you apply for a home mortgage loan, an auto loan, or a student loan, you can get as many hard inquiries as you want in a 30-day window and it only counts as 1. Okay, remember that. So for auto loans, mortgages, and student loans, you can shop rates and have them do hard inquiries on your credit report and it only counts as 1 hard inquiry within that 30-day window when you start shopping. Let's say for instance, you got your credit ran like 10 times, but you only got 1 loan. You can attack all of the hard inquiries that are not attached to your credit profile. So whatever company that ran your credit and you don't have an auto loan with them, you can dispute it. Never dispute any hard inquiries that are attached to any open or closed accounts, because it can get that account deleted from your credit report, and you don't want that, because even if it's a closed account, it has positive payment history that's attached to it. And when you actually delete that account that has positive payment history, you're gonna rip it from your credit report, and you're gonna have a super negative impact, dropping your credit score. So I hope you enjoyed this video. We covered another big one on how to delete hard inquiries from your credit report for 100% free. Make sure that you watch this next video, because it is about how to delete collections and charge-offs from your credit report. And if you felt that I brought you some value in this video, make sure that you don't forget and subscribe to increase your credit score.